of the five that maybe surprised you or maybe weren't exactly what you thought?
This is one that kind of surprised me. Jesus was so accessible to people. He was available. He was, you know, when all the other holy men, all the religious teachers were kind of separate from everybody, he was right in the thick of it. And let the little children come unto me.
Yeah, that's true.
And so if you want, this is the second thing, if you want to love like Jesus, you've got to be accessible. You've got to be willing to kind of put yourself out there, not just see what you're not seeing, but also be available to people in ways that loving like Jesus is not a convenient thing. It's going to mess up your schedule, right? It's going to mess up your agendas. But what it does is take your life to a whole new level. Yeah. And we get glimpses of that the more we work at doing these things.
I suspect that it makes you a lot less self-centered.
Oh, for sure.
You know,
well, the
which
last
is always
one,
inconvenient.
Yeah, the last of the five is self-giving. Ultimately, if you want to love like Jesus, you've got to learn to give your life away.
Yeah.
And what does that mean? We hear that from time to time. How do you do that? In so many ways, it comes down to empathy. And, you know, Jesus, you know, gave us the example of walking the extra mile when he preached the Sermon on the Mount. Mm-hmm. And it's probably the greatest relationship lesson that's ever been taught when you walk the extra mile. And so, yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're going to put your pride in abeyance when you learn to love like Jesus. Mm-hmm.